Yo, what's up, YouTube? Grizgan doing a review on what it is, Resistance 2. Um, I want to say first off, if you have an SD TV, you might want to get HD because this game looks worse than Resistance 1. I'll tell you right now, it does look a lot worse. Um, then again, it might be because I've been playing Killzone 2 and the game just it surpasses a lot of games graphically. But Resistance 2, it's pretty good actually. I didn't get too far into the story because I do have a bunch of games I play constantly, or I'm going on PlayStation Home, or I have school, or I have I'm building an engine now for my car, so I'm doing a lot of things. So I don't get time to play all these games full straight on through every day, all day. You know what I mean? But um, Resistance 2, I think it raises the bar from Resistance 1 big time, especially when we talk about enemies, the bosses, stuff like that. Um, like one of the first things they throw you in Resistance 2 is this big giant Goliath. I think they call it Goliath boss. And what it is, it's basically this giant fucking machine. Like it's giant, ridiculously giant, and you gotta destroy it. But it doesn't really give a shit about you or anything else. But if you try hitting it or anything with like a rocket launcher or whatever, it will it will turn around and it will fire hell on you. So you gotta be quick. Um, I didn't find it to be too hard since it was pretty much an intro level, but I'm pretty sure getting into the game, playing farther down, they're gonna be much tougher. Uh, you know, wow, the scale of that thing was just insane. Like I'm still kind of stunned just talking about it right now. I haven't played the game in about a week, but wow. Um, one thing I did find disappointing was in Resistance 1, pretty much any gun you pick up or encounter you could have, but in this one, I believe you can only have two weapons at a time. So, I don't know, it kind of sucks. I mean, I guess it gives more of a strategy type thing to the game where you have to pick up a certain gun and just think of what your task might be ahead, you know. But I don't know, it kind of sucked not having, all five, six, seven weapons at once that I could just switch on to whenever I want. Um, I did play a little bit of the multiplayer, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot better than Resistance 1 multiplayer because in Resistance 2 you actually have a party system, so you're always linked to whoever you want to play with. Whether you actually go out and want to play, a ranked room or whatever, you could do that. Or if you exit out to the main menu, you can still talk to them. But I'm pretty sure once you go to a single player game, you can't, which is fine. It makes sense. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The party system's good. Um, they have these things called co-op online mode, which it's not really the game per se. It's kind of missions, I guess, where you and your friend or whoever could just go into a game with a whole bunch of other people, and you're all working together to get one mission done. There's intel in them, and there's enemies, and you get experience points. You have experience points for both that and the like deathmatch type things, which is pretty cool. You can actually level up and you get more weapons and powers and whatever. I guess I haven't really got too far into it, like I said, but from what I could tell, that's what's going on. Kind of can't wait to actually start playing it. Really, I'm not too afraid of the game sucking or whatever because I have played a little bit of the game mode and it's not bad. I mean, I've played probably about a couple hours into it. It's not really that bad at all. There's kind of, I think, a little bit of a prologue in the intro video or through the options or something like that, which shows you exactly what happened at the very end of Resistance 1, and then brings you up to date into this game, which I believe is 3 years after Resistance 1, I believe. Um, so that's pretty cool. It actually fills you in. Um, I got it for 60. I mean, if you don't like Resistance 1, don't even bother getting Resistance 2. If you have an SD TV like I do in my room right now, you're gonna be disappointed with graphically. But if you have an HD TV, like I also do have, not in my room right now, but I do have in the house, it does look a lot better than Resistance 1. It's not quite there with Killzone, but it's pretty close. I would say probably Call of Duty 4 or better graphically, in my opinion. But yeah, definitely check out Resistance 2 if you like Resistance 1. Um, it's a good game.